Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today's video we're going to talk a little bit more about the physiology behind the endocannabinoid system. We're going to go into different receptor sites and enzymes that are active and that help promote health within the body. So like I said last time, the endocannabinoid system is extensive. It is in most of the tissues in the body, so there are a lot of different enzymes and receptors that are active through the system to help maintain homeostasis. So I'm going to go through some different areas of the body where this system is active and some of the physiological responses from that. So we'll start in the brain. In the brain, there's quite a few receptors there that are active. The CB1 receptors is one of the ones we know more about in the endocannabinoid system, and this is important for pain perception. So that's one of the things that the endocannabinoid system helps with, and that there's several receptors that help with that. CB1 being one of them that helps with decreasing pain perception. So the way it works is when those receptors are activated, it decreases the presynaptic release of the neurotransmitters. So there's less neurotransmitter to stimulate the pain fibers, so you have less pain stimulation. PPAR alpha is another one that helps with the pain stimulation, helps to desensitize you to the pain. But this one also has an interesting effect. It helps to break down amyloid plaques in the brain. Amyloid plaques are built up during Alzheimer's disease. That's what is the main cause of Alzheimer's, is these amyloid plaques that start developing in the brain. And the PPAR alpha, when that's stimulated by the endocannabinoids, it helps to break these down. So it has a neuroprotective effect against Alzheimer's. There's another receptor called GPR55. Now this is in the brain. It's also in other tissues like bone. And when this is active, when it's activated by the endocannabinoid system, it helps to turn off the receptor, so it decreases pain. It also turns off bone resorption, helps to decrease blood pressure, and it also decreases cancer cell proliferation. So it has an anti-tumoral effect as well. So that receptor has a lot of different physiological responses. Serotonin receptors are present in the brain as well, and those get directly stimulated by the cannabinoids. So this helps to stabilize your mood, helps to stabilize emotions, and when it's stimulated, it helps with appetite, sleep, and pain perception as well. GABA receptors are also in the brain. GABA is a inhibitory neurotransmitter. So the endocannabinoids actually, they allosterically modulate it. So what it does is it kind of changes the shape slightly to increase the affinity of those receptors to GABA. So more GABA is able to attach and stay at the receptor site. It attaches better. So that helps to promote sleep. It's an inhibitory neurotransmitter, so it decreases the activity and stimulation in the brain, so it helps to calm you down. Adenosine is another inhibitory neurotransmitter, and the level of adenosine is increased by the endocannabinoid system. And again, this helps to calm the brain down and promote sleep as well. In the peripheral nervous system, so like the rest of the nerves in your body, there's one receptor called a TRPV1 receptor. It's in the pain fibers, the nociceptive fibers in your nervous system. And when this is stimulated, it decreases your pain stimulation. So it desensitizes the nerve to the pain stimulation. So again, that helps to bring down the pain fiber activation. All of these things together help your perception of pain and can really help with chronic pain. In the cardiovascular system, the TRPV1 receptor is also present, and this helps to regulate blood vessel dilation, helps to regulate cardiovascular function, so it can help with blood pressure and body temperature regulation. And it also helps to maintain blood pH, which is really important because it has to be very fine-tuned with the body for you to actually be healthy. In the immune system, the endocannabinoids help to stimulate macrophage production, neutrophil production, bone marrow cell production, and it also helps to maintain a proper IgM level. The IgMs are basically the first antibody to respond to an antigen, like a virus or bacteria. So it helps maintain proper levels of that so you can stay healthier. There are also receptors within the HPA axis. So that's the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis. It's part of the endocrine system. So that's basically, it's your stress response. So it helps to regulate your response to stress, your arousal level, to stimulation, and helps to regulate your energy level as well. Cannabinoids also stimulate glutamate receptors, which decrease arousal and aggression as well. So the autonomic nervous system is something we talked about a little bit last time, how the endocannabinoid system promotes more of a parasympathetic state. So in your autonomic nervous system, you have the sympathetic nervous system, which is your fight or flight response, the parasympathetic nervous system, which is your rest and digest nervous system, where your brain can function better, you can absorb more nutrients, your immune system is active, you're in a more healthy state. So the endocannabinoid system will actually decrease electrical potentials within the nervous system so that it decreases the release of neuroadrenaline, which is part of the sympathetic nervous system. So that helps to decrease sympathetic nerve system activation, and therefore it drives parasympathetic activation. So it helps keep you in a healthier state to function better. So those are just a few of the physiological interactions that the endocannabinoid system has with the rest of the body. There's a lot more that occurs that we haven't had the research to prove yet. So there's most tissues within the body have receptors and enzymes associated with the endocannabinoid system. So there's a wide range of health benefits that are that occur from activation of this system. So in the next video, we're going to talk a little bit more about CBD oil specifically and the health benefits and physiological response from that. So, thanks.